I got a run going into endless mode. I'm on level 102. All you need to know is that Rangers attack fast. I got massive Ranger synergy. They're very fast at attacking. I also got the Chronomancer for attack speed to everybody. And I also have scaling with the Flagellant. It deals damage to itself. And every time it deals damage to itself, I get plus 12% damage to all of these fast attacking Rangers across the board. And I have a Priest to heal. Now, let me tell you why this run is actually good. So, in addition to all the Ranger items I have a couple items that are exceptionally powerful. I have one called Silencing Strike. So, because I attack fast and because I have a lot of projectiles, we're going to be seeing a lot of projectiles, and there's a 24% chance for attacks to silence for 2 seconds on hit. Meaning that if the attack hits the enemy, it's just going to become a boring red enemy, basically. Or I guess you'll see it's a gray blob. And then the other one I have is Stunning Strike, which is a 24% chance for an attack to stun for 2 seconds. Which means that any enemy that comes out will be silenced and then stunned. Basically, just letting itself sit, be a sitting duck as I kill it with my chaining super fast scaling damage projectiles. So this run is legitimately busted because there's absolutely nothing that enemies can do. And yes, these effects work on elites. I tried. So it instantly kills anything that comes out. Oh no, something got close, whatever. I got Priest to heal up, stuff's already dead. So that's what a normal wave looks like. And I would have just been doing this for 2 hours straight last night as I was grinding to higher and higher levels, and I want to see what the highest possible number I can get is. Yeah, also, I have these critters. You know, it's a critter ranger combo, and they're important for a reason. So you might think that, oh, you actually have no weaknesses with this. If you're able to just neuter all enemies and then kill them, how could you possibly lose? There is one minor weakness, and that occurs in the blue dudes. There is a chance that I might kill a blue dude before I silence it, meaning it's going to drop its blue bomb, and meaning that the projectiles from that could deal damage to me. So to prevent that, I have Meat Shield. Critters block enemy projectiles. It's not perfect, but it's something to hopefully try to block some of the blue projectiles. Now, those have been the only things that have given me troubles. I'm just hoping they won't give me troubles in the future. Yeah, we're grinding up. We got 3,000 gold. What's funny is that even with 3,000 gold, the Gambler would be a downgrade for my setup. That's how good everything is. I mean, I got Psychino, I got Priest, and I have an entire thing machine guns. Holy shit, this is actually the first time something died, and that's because it exploded back at me. I need to figure out what caused that. That was simply the ricochet. I am not joking. 105 rounds? Well, okay, some stuff died during the main game, but ever since I started Endless, this is the first time a unit's died, and I didn't even get to see how it happened. I just know that it happened. Like, so in the back of my mind, it's like maybe explosive arrow could be part of the issue. It's like maybe there's some sort of wall bounce, and that came back to hit me, so that could be kind of bad. I'm almost tempted to get rid of Forcer stuff. Like, Psychino might not be worth it. Thing is, I don't know. I'm too scared to change because it's been so good already. It's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it really ain't broke. It really ain't. So I feel like I want to ride this out. And then what might happen is if I end up looking like I'm going to lose a wave, I might just do the cheese where I quit out to the menu. And then I try to restructure. But only then. I want to coast until then. Yeah, save scum a little bit. But when you get a run this good, I feel like you kind of got to fully commit. Because I'm beating the 100s like it's nothing. I am scared, though, starting now. So every 25 waves, it kind of just loops. It's the same 25 waves as the main game, but they just kind of get harder and stronger and faster. So I'm afraid of, like, the late games version. Well, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say the, like, 20 to 25 equivalent in this iteration. That's what I'm scared of. It's 109. So now is a time where I could try to restructure. You know what I'm saying? I could try to restructure. Would I get rid of Explosive Arrow? How much do I like this AoE damage? Here's what's going to happen. It's just the Wave 9 equivalent. I probably won't die, but I want to look and see how much Explosive Arrow is really helping. Because stuff is chaining. The projectiles pierce and chain. So it's really hard to say if Explosive Arrows are doing anything. Like, maybe I should replace it with something like Centipede to help me go around faster. Or maybe something like that thing where you speed up after collecting healing orbs. I used to have that, but now I don't. I mean, Explosive Arrow. Oh, Meat Shield is the other one that's like the most iffy of them. But I want to test out Meat Shield against the level 12 equivalent. Because I do get a lot of critters. And if I could just like hold off in here, they will do me well against projectiles. But I want to see it against the wave 12 equivalent. And then I'll probably make my decision. I'll have something change for wave 15 equivalent. Okay, so I haven't needed the Meat Shields yet, because thankfully I've been silencing the blues before killing them. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also have the tier 3 priest, which makes 3 of my units randomly chosen at the start of each round, just completely invulnerable to dying. Not completely. There's a chance that they... Huh. Interesting. There's a chance that they come back to life if they are hit. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't know what that was. I thought that'd be like yellows, or sorry, not yellows, oranges. And it still might be. It still might be. Oh, this is the most deadly round so far. I actually might save scum here. I'm willing to. There's 2 ways to prepare for that. One of them is by getting the maximum force field dude instead of Saikino. Because Saikino doesn't really actually keep the enemies at bay when they're orange and yellow. The other thing I could find, I'm not sure. Part of me almost wants to get Thief. Part of me wants to get Thief with dividends. What am I going to do? I think I'll do the Saikino. Or, sorry, not the Saikino. The Warden. Yeah, let's get rid of Saikino. And let's look for Warden. Warden's a 4 cost, so it should be showing up a lot. There it is. And we're going to go for tier 3. What does it do at tier 3? It just doubles the force field. Alright, there we go. Tier 3 Warden. Double force field. Let's go. I want to get close so I can silence them before anything goes bad. Warden is slow even with the attack speed buff, unfortunately. It actually doesn't have full uptime. I thought for sure that it would have full uptime because I have a lot of attack speed buffs, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Warden. It was experimental. I gotta think about other stuff I may want. Like, Thief with dividends is a consideration. So let's say I get a max tier Thief, I have 3,000 gold. That's 30 times the damage. But the thing is, I need to actually get dividends, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to sell Explosive Arrow and then hunt for dividends. And then I'm going to have to also sell Warden because it's not great. The only thing is I do lose Forcer Synergy, which might be a good thing. I'm just scared. Well, I was scared before. I'm scared now. I guess I just have to man up and do it. So let's max out Thief. Alright, maxed out Thief. And then I need to get rid of... Yeah, it's Explosive Arrow. I'll miss you. And I hope this doesn't somehow ruin me. So this is the level Meat Shield's supposed to be good against? Actually, no. If I kill the Elite, like, right away, I guess it won't matter. Yeah, never mind. Meat Shield doesn't matter at all. It matters a little bit against the bogeys that show up, but even they aren't much of an issue. Alright, so now we get dividends with Thief. Where are my dividends? Well, the good news is I can keep re-rolling. I can sit here all day. There we go. It took a while. Alright, so we have 3,100 gold now. So now mercenaries deal an additional 3,106% damage.
It's been a while since
so this will be fun.
Here.
So, okay. So this thing is going to deal 3,000 damage. I don't know if that's actually going to help. It doesn't directly contribute to the synergy, but I think it'll clear up the board pretty nicely. And then it just scales with every money I gain. So let's see it in action, huh? I'm excited. Well, it's hard to tell what the Thief is doing because there's so many projectiles, but I'll just assume it's amazing. Oh, wow. An enemy actually ran into me. Yeah, go Thief! Go everything else. Woo! I mean, my setup's powerful in general. I'm not worried about this round. I'm worried about round 120 and beyond. The Thief is pretty fast, too. It's not as fast as these amazing archers, but it's pretty fast. Maybe the only other thing I might want to get, or another thing I could want to get, is like speed 3 for Thief. What's funny is, I don't even know if the Thief's even really good for this build. My whole build is good because of the silence and stunning. But the thing is, the Thief at least kind of facilitates that. Oh god, this is actually a pretty bad round for me. The Thief facilitates that so too many units don't stack on the field at the same time. God, okay. Just trying to heal a little. What I'm worried about is not being able to attack fast enough, and it seems like that's starting to happen if I'm not careful, so I should be careful. Because, yeah, let's do the math right now. Actually, 104 is an annoying number to go by. Let's just say it's doing about 3,400, 3,500 damage per shot. And then it chains 5 times. So you can multiply that by 5. We're looking at about 17,500 damage per shot. It's insane. Absolutely nuts. And bonkers. And psycho. Never has there been as much power as this. Oh, God. That's scary. Again, keep losing the Chronomancer. Chronomancer does not like living. The Chronomancer seems to always get hit. It's crazy. Alright, we're at wave 118. It's an elite. I guess I could have considered a new item at this point. Like, Meat Shield could have been replaced. Because what did Meat Shield do there? Nothing. Meat Shield's supposed to help me against blue units, and that's it. So, maybe I should have considered replacing something. Like, I would consider replacing Meat Shield for Harden. Harden's really good. Gives my unit safety whenever my Chronomancer dies. But then, if I'm worried about, like, the next 6 or 7 rounds, the problem aren't the blue units then. It's the orange and yellows. So maybe I would want to do something to help me against those. I just don't know whether I should be scared or not. Because, I mean, it looks good, but then suddenly I might just die. Oh, damn. Yeah, didn't silence any units there. Again, Chronomancer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was unfortunate. Okay, there's one wave left. I have been... My numbers have been dwindling. My snake has been shrinking. No, there's still one left. Wait, 2 waves left. How long is this wave? How many parts are there to this single wave? God, this is annoying. It just doesn't stop. It's not going to end. It's actually eternal. Okay, it's almost over. Thank you. A little terrifying. 21 does scare me. Wave 120 is also terrifying. Didn't realize there was a limit on items. Me neither. It's, I think, good. It just makes things difficult. Because of my inexperience, I'm not sure really what item is pulling its weight the most. See, like, the chaining causes silence and stunning. You can tell they were all locked in there, not going anywhere. So, like, as long as I keep the full squad, I can kind of just keep stunning and chaining and everything. But the second I start losing one, it does get progressively worse. So the weird paradox, though, is that if I want my build to do well, I still have to get kind of close to the enemies. I still have to get close to them in order to silence them. If I don't, the silence isn't going to happen. They're going to hit me from far away. But getting close to enemies puts me in danger of death. Thank you, homing arrows, for taking your sweet time. Wonderful sweet time. All right, it's wave 121. Now is the time that I should decide whether or not I want to change something. So we have to keep silence, have to keep chain lightning, have to keep stun. Ballista, I mean, it's extra damage, don't get me wrong. But what if the plus damage is actually the weakest part of this whole thing? Because plus 50% damage means nothing when Dividends gives plus 3,500% damage on Thief, and that's my main damage. And then the other stuff is just simply to silence and stun. And this doesn't give any attack speed or pierce or anything like that. I swear I have other plus damages. So I have Squire. Squire is just plus 30% damage, yeah? And then Flagellant. Every time Flagellant procs, it's plus 20% damage to all allies. So Ballista actually might be my worst. And I think that means I'm going to switch it up either for a speed 3 or for Harden. So, goodbye. And I hope I don't lose now. It depends, though. I guess we will find out now. We will find out right now. Is this a pretty hard wave? You know, it's the wave 21 equivalent. We will see here. Honestly, I don't miss Ballista so far. I still need to be good with my snake piloting. It's very important. But this is pretty good without Ballista. Yeah, we crushed this. We have full HP. Ballista was correct to get rid of. So let's take a look. Yeah, we're looking for Harden. And maybe there's something else. Who knows? So here's Speed 3. Speed 3 would go on Thief. Yeah, so this was one of the two I was considering. It's so hard. Because I don't think I can have both speed 3 and harden. I'll take speed 3 and wish I could have 9 items. So let's put thief in position 3. And then behind it, I'll put... Next best is probably Barrager. Either way, we'll try running right now. We'll see if the additional thief or attack speed is good. Because it's only plus 50%. Again, I have a lot of other things that give 50%. So the plus 50% is less significant than it looks. Oh god, I can't see my mouse. I just have to hope that I don't accidentally steer my snake into disaster. It is attacking fast. It's attacking fast for a thief, but it's still like the 7th fastest attacking unit on my squad. Imagine that. You have speed 3 and you're still inferior. I mean, you know, you're superior in every other way, but in attack speed, you're not doing so hot. Corruptor attacks really fast? It's pretty fast. I mean, I'm making a lot of swarmers. Maybe Corruptor could be good in position 3 if I want to make more meat shields. Oh, that's the idea. Here's what I do. I do Corruptor in position 3 for when blues are an actual enemy, and then I have Thief in position 3 in the later half of the 25. Oh, I swap it around. For a while, I actually thought about getting rid of the Priest. Not today, but yesterday I was considering getting rid of the Priest. I'm so glad I didn't. Priest is actually instrumental to this build. The infinite scaling with Flagellant, the clutch with everything else. My ass is clenching so hard. Like, I'm really nervous that I'm just going to steer into a giant pile of yellows and oranges. Or rather, they're going to steer into me. Kind of like that. Oh, hey, that was my thief. Hey, so let's find out how I do without the thief, huh? Let's see. No thief. How do we hold up? That just got sniped. Well, the bad news is it takes things longer to kill. The good news is things are still stunned and silenced. But the thing is, that's just... Oh, wow. Where did this come from? Why are you lagging? Oh, my God. Okay, we're good. That was not stream lag. That was computer lag. The game was still calculating through all that, but somehow I lost nothing. So, lucky me. I almost want to reset with leaving the thief in. It was rude of them to just instantly kill me. Or not instantly kill me, instantly kill my thief. Completely rude. How dare you, truly. Alright, I just need to get through this wave. This is the hardest wave for the next 25 rounds. Probably. I just need to get through this. It's just eternal. This is crazy. How long has this round been going on now? Like 3 minutes? 3 minutes of some of those brutal enemies I've ever had to face. We're just hanging in there. I guess Flagellant's also supposed to be good when rounds are long, right? Because, I mean, the longer we go, the more Flagellant ticks, and the more damage I get. So I theoretically should be getting even stronger through these rounds. And it kind of feels like I am. Yeah, I have no proof, but I'm doing pretty good. We're going to actually make it. We're going to make it to the boss part. This is fun. I'm glad I chose this as a cutoff point because this was so much more difficult than pre-level 100. It's time for the elite fights. It's time for the boss. So, you remember this thief we have that deals like 3,000 damage? It's pretty good. It's a shame these have to show up because these are the real threat. But yeah, my thief is pretty good here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're the real threat. There are so many of these yellows. My God, I actually lost the thief. It's lagging again. Thank you. Asshole. Do I have to reset this? Son of a bitch. So yeah, it's pretty bad without the thief. I had to beat this. I had to kill the elite so quickly that the other stuff just doesn't show up. It still showed up. What a shame. Come on, thief. You can do it. Do me a solid, buddy. Yes. Yes. No. The enemies, they spawn too quickly. They're too fast. Please, die. All of you. Die. Thank God. Oh, boy. Yeah, yellows are insane. All right, well... Oh, actually, it does 4,000% damage. That's nice. Here we go again. Gotta kill the elite. I've had a fight before where I killed the elite so fast that the rounds ended before any mini unit showed up. So I was trying to replicate that, but I'm unfortunately not that powerful. I'm powerful, but not that powerful. Okay, as long as I keep the thief, things should be good. And I should be able to get past wave 125. Whew! Alright, we continue. The difficulty is up. Past 125. Actually, that 500 gold reward is insane. I just need to figure out how to protect the thief. Because now the run lives and dies with the thief. So maybe some stuff is less important. Well, let's just run it. Fairy's interesting. I think Priest is better, though, because the healing orbs actually get put to use. They do. I legitimately heal up a decent amount. As long as the thief is alive, I can kill. But not gonna lie, the enemies have been more and more aggressive at killing my stuff. And by stuff, I mean exactly my Chronomancer. I think I'm just gonna let it ride. I mean, I'm still gonna do the reset thing if, like, I lose my thief right away. Actually, you know what? I probably could have beat that round without the thief. There's only 3 waves. How bad could it have been? Because we still do pretty good without the thief. Constant stunning and all that. You know, sometimes I don't see explosive arrow being bad now. If the explosion happens to stun, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, see, it's possible to kill the elite before enemies show up. I told you guys. It's so funny how much... God damn it. More difficult regular enemies are than elites. It's genuinely hilarious. How did they do this? You know what? Thief died? Don't care. Thief keeps dying. Certainly noticeably weaker without the thief, but not hopeless. Not at all hopeless. Dude, they know the thief is good. They know to target it. Must protect the thief at all costs. At the cost of whatever the hell that was. Ooh, that was close. Very close. What point will I stop resetting? That's a great question. Well, I think if I have to reset twice during a round, maybe I won't bother the second time. I'm kind of giving myself 1 reset per round. The thief almost died. Okay, the thief is at the front of the pack. Because once can just be chalked up to not paying attention. Twice means that the round is just simply that hard. Because here's how things are going, right? I'm like half paying attention during this. Because my setup is still very good. We insta-kill most things, albeit slowly. So I'm kind of like looking at chat, looking at, you know, off into this, and it's not fully paying attention. So if I end up like choking, it's because I'm not giving it my full focus. So what's going to happen is I'm going to reset once, give it my full focus, and then if there's still issues, maybe reset once more, but hopefully I won't have to. And then I'd accept my fate. Holy shit! You know, like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think the speed 3 is underwhelming. But here, let's give it a shot here. Look at that go. Yeah, I'm not fast enough. Whatever this wave is absolutely brutal. There's so many of them, and they're so fast. Holy hell. What a psycho wave. Holy fuck. That is terrifying. But there goes my thief again. Things are shaping up to be really bad here, actually. Yeah, this wave is psycho. I've lost my thief. I'm going to die to this. Yeah, it's over, I think. I think it's over. I don't think there was much I could have done that was better. This wave was just simply that hard. 135. There we have it. I think speed 3 was just okay with thief. Like, it was good having thief attack more until it wasn't in the position 3. The other things I would have loved to try, I would have loved to try Harden, because that is when a unit dies, the other units get more HP. So that means I only lose 1 unit at a time. I did lose a lot of units very quickly there. Harden would have actually helped. And the other thing is the thing I can't remember the name of that has enemies shoot daggers out when they die that allegedly scale with enemy HP. So 135's my new best. for those who don't know, this was on New Game Plus 5, despite, for some reason, the game saying it was New Game Plus 4.